Hey guys, so I have watched Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse twice now, once in theaters and once on the dark web. I recently came to the conclusion that you can't really form an opinion on a movie until you've watched it twice. The first time to experience it and the second time to experience it while now knowing what it is and to fully understand it more. Sony Animation Studios came out with Into the Spider-Verse in 2018 and absolutely changed the game with animation. Since then, a number of studios have copied the style and it has been good for us, the consumers. But with this movie, Sony Animation Studios leveled up again. This is the most expressive animation that I've ever seen and some of the most expressive film I have ever seen. But animation is not everything when it comes to a film. So my quick review with no spoilers would be that the movie is good and heartfelt, but messy. So I want to say that on my first viewing, the movie left me pretty underwhelmed. It was definitely not what I was expecting in any area of the project. The animation did feel very hard to follow and the plot felt incomplete. Obviously, I'm talking about the ending, which was so unexpected, but not in a good way. The movie felt like the first 2 hours of a 3-hour movie, and now we have to wait another 5 years. But on my second viewing, when I knew what to expect, I obviously found a lot more to appreciate. The animation was so bold that it was hard to tell if it was stupid or genius, but I can now tell you that it is genius. I also came to appreciate the character writing a lot more than the first time. This is top-notch stuff, but unfortunately, the plot and stakes are not. So to summarize, the main conflict about this movie is that every Spider-Man has a sequence of events that makes them Spider-Man, and if one of these events gets interrupted, an entire universe gets erased. And one of these events is a police captain dying, so Miles' dad is a captain, so Miles wants to save him, but 2099 wants him not to save him. Miles obviously can't just watch his dad die, but he also can't just destroy a universe. This is honestly more annoying than compelling, because it's such a weird rule set that isn't based on any real world logic. It's just a weird fictional thing that controls the movie. And by the end of the movie, Gwen is like, Miles showed me that anything is possible. But ain't that the whole fucking point of Spider-Man? Like, why is there so many NPC Spider-Man in this Spider-Man society? Like, I accept that I probably don't understand the logic fully, but if Miles is the only one to think like that, then there's a problem. But the plot does not stop the movie from being engaging. Aside from the masterful animation, the characters are great and compelling, except for Peter B. Parker. And you know why. And actually, there's a few more characters that are not compelling, but whatever. The main characters are all compelling. Throughout Sony Animation's resurgence, they clearly always put a focus on family relationships, and this story has a lot of that, both with Gwen and Miles. Both of them have engaging arcs with their parents that I did enjoy. Miles and Gwen also have their own compelling relationship, until of course Gwen becomes kind of an NPC Spider-Man, but whatever. But let's talk about a cool guy, like Spider-Man 2099. Spider-Man 2099 is genuinely one of my favorite superheroes ever. And here, he's the most enjoyable character. I just love the expressiveness in the animation, but also he's very well acted and interesting. And I'm pretty sure his theme song is a nod to Shattered Dimensions, which is just really cool. But yeah guys, overall, I have to give this movie a goddamn 7. A 7 out of 10. There's a lot to like here, but in contrast to the first movie, which was more simple and a love letter to the icon of Spider-Man, this one is more of its own thing. And I will say that I am looking forward to whatever happens next in this story. I could see myself growing to love this movie, but it is incomplete and most of the stuff set up just does not get any payoff or resolution. But I'll take this new shit over the bland ass symbiote story that Spider-Man 2 is doing any day. Fuck Spider-Man 2. Just kidding, bye.